Welcome to Celebrity Investing, your go-to source for insights, tips, and updates on navigating the exciting landscape of personal and global finance. Please like, share, and subscribe for more exclusive content. Don't invest heavily in new landline phone systems. A common sight in older taxi offices is a vast network of dedicated phone banks and dispatchers. While this system worked for decades, it is now incredibly inefficient compared to automated, app-based booking. Investing in a brand new, expensive PBX or expanding the dedicated phone desk simply doesn't produce results anymore. Riders today prefer booking services with a few taps on their smartphone. Why? Real-time tracking. Apps provide precise location updates for the car, something a phone operator cannot easily do. Lower labor costs. Automated systems handle hundreds of requests simultaneously without needing human intervention until the driver accepts the ride. Reduced overhead. Dedicated phone systems often require specialized maintenance and significant operational staff to manage incoming requests 24/7. Data deficiency. Phone bookings generate almost no useful rider preference data, making future service improvements guesswork. For companies still relying on high volumes of landline calls, the investment should shift to digital customer service tools and automated dispatch, not upgrading analog calling capacity. Avoid buying outdated metering and dispatch tech. The cost of proprietary, closed-loop technology is often staggering, especially if it cannot communicate with the open internet ecosystem. Some taxi operations continue to buy expensive, separate metering equipment and custom dispatch software that resists integration with modern mapping or payment gateways. This causes several severe limitations. These non-integrated systems struggle because they are isolated. For example, systems that lack GPS integration. Without real-time, high-accuracy GPS, dispatch staff must estimate distances and traffic, leading to delays and incorrect route pricing. Modern riders expect transparent, upfront pricing based on live conditions. Systems that cannot handle e-payments. Utilizing only cash or requiring drivers to carry bulky non-NFC credit card swipe machines creates friction. The modern standard is accepting all forms of mobile pay directly through the driver's device or an integrated tablet. Systems that use proprietary communication. Investing in custom radio systems or closed software that cannot interact with consumer-grade smartphones or popular mapping apps, like Google Maps, unnecessarily increases hardware costs and limits flexibility. Spending capital on proprietary hardware that isolates you from the global API economy is putting money toward obsolete tools. We are firmly in an era where software must be flexible and interconnected. Skip wide, expensive billboard advertising. Large, static advertising, such as expensive billboards, used to be a reliable way to catch the public eye. Now, with smartphones acting as personal information filters, broad, untargeted advertising yields incredibly poor returns. Consider two main reasons why this strategy fails. Attention is on the screen. When people sit in traffic or wait at bus stops, they are looking at their phones, not static roadside signs. Their attention has migrated entirely to the small screen, making large-format outdoor ads less effective. Poor targeting, high cost. Billboard space is consistently expensive, and the advertising reaches everyone, regardless of whether they need a taxi or live in the service area. This is the definition of inefficient marketing spend. Financially risky moves, fleet and vehicle choices to avoid. Smart investment involves looking ahead, especially when it comes to the highly visible part of your business, the vehicles themselves. For taxi companies, the fleet is a major capital sink. Choosing the wrong vehicles or maintaining them with outdated features drains resources and directly frustrates modern customers. Avoiding these specific financial missteps is central to protecting a taxi business's bottom line during the industry's technology makeover. You need vehicles that act as flexible tools, not expensive paperweights. Skip purchasing fleets of unmodified standard cars. If you invest in new or used vehicles that are just basic cars, you are making a crucial mistake. Modern riders have specific expectations, and your fleet investments must meet them. The core issue here is failing to integrate the customer experience directly into the vehicle itself. Buying vehicles that lack rider-focused amenities suggests the company is viewing the car as merely a means of transport. Riders now expect comfort and connectivity, mirroring the standards set by successful ride-sharing companies. Companies that neglect these relatively minor but essential upgrades often alienate potential riders. Consider these missing features that turn an investment into a liability. Reliable phone mounts. Drivers need secure, visible mounts for GPS and dispatch apps. Using unstable setups or holding phones creates a safety hazard and looks unprofessional. USB charging ports. Riders see accessible charging ports as standard. Failing to provide these, often cheap and easy to install upgrades, suggests a disregard for passenger convenience. This is doubly true for older vehicles without native USB access. Consistent branding across the fleet. A cohesive brand includes more than just car color. It involves standardized internal features, clean seats, and easily identifiable identification tags. Inconsistency implies poor management and lack of quality control. No integrated payment options. If your vehicles require riders to fumble with cash or use a driver's personal smartphone for payment, you are increasing transaction friction. The ability to complete payments seamlessly within the vehicle environment is no longer optional. Purchasing a vehicle without immediately planning these modifications is like buying a computer without an operating system. You buy hardware that is immediately underperforming and costly to upgrade later. Putting money into paper coupons and physical vouchers. While old-school marketing might feel nostalgic, investing capital in paper-based promotions is fiscally unsound. This strategy lacks the accuracy and measurability required for effective modern marketing. Traditional taxi companies often rely on paper coupons, punch cards, or physical vouchers handed out at key locations. These items create significant problems rather than boosting revenue. That's just the beginning of the story. Stay tuned for part 2. Stay tuned and continue to watch our videos to gain valuable insights into the world of finance. Subscribe, like, and share to continue your journey to financial success.